All right, everybody, good morning again. Perhaps, first of all, congratulations on having braved the Bangalore traffic and made it in time, or on time, or not on time, but yes, made it. So let's celebrate small moments for that. And let's wish good luck to everyone who's still at it. And let's send them good vibes so that they can make it here as well. I have this distinct pleasure to share with you a perspective on what makes exceptional experiences. And if we can have the presentation up, please. Yes, it's right here. Let's begin with this one quick question. A show of hands, please. Have you recently bought anything on Insta or Cred? Few hands showing up. 4, 5, interesting, or maybe I'm just blinded here. Internet Commerce Summit, 6 people have shopped on Instagram and Cred. Interesting, very nice. Question for you before we proceed. Do you think there was a product, and I'm not talking about premiumization here, but when you bought what you bought there, or if you know of someone who's bought, do you think they bought something that a similar product was available somewhere else for less price? Do you think they bought something a little slightly premium? If yes, let's see your hands. All right, one person. Well, research shows that if you deliver an exceptional experience, then consumers will be willing to pay 16% more, or they would give you a premium of around 16%. The question is, what would this 16% do for your business? And if you could deliver exceptional experiences again and again and get consumers to give you 16% more, what would that do? For your revenue, for your reputation, and for retention. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what exceptional experiences deliver. That's one of the things that exceptional experiences deliver. And therefore, and I may be preaching to the choir, but experience is everything. It is what people remember. It's almost like people will not remember what you did, but they will remember how you made them feel. Experiences do that for products and services. And in God we trust. Everyone else must bring data. So I've got some data here. There is research that's been done by PwC around the globe, including India, and the numbers are phenomenal. Exceptional experience versus even a very good experience will get you at least 2 times better word of mouth, a higher repeat of the same product, 2 times more chances of the same person trying out a new product or service from your company, from your brand. And these numbers are what adds up again and again and again for your business, again in terms of driving revenue, reputation, and retention. Exceptional experiences, it goes without saying, adds a very significant margin, top line, a customer lifetime value, number of customers, and NPS to your business. So the question is, how do you deliver exceptional experiences? How do you do what Spotify did, that Anish was talking about, repeatedly? How do you do that? How come it's not just a flash that just happened? The way to do that would be, but before I'll share with you a few perspectives on how that's done. In the meantime, here are some examples. I don't know how many of you I hope all of you sleep really well. But if some of you have some sort of a sleep problem, maybe you should call up this chatbot. It's a chatbot for people who don't get sleep very well. And it's a chatbot with an attitude. It does help the insomniacs sleep better, but it also just kind of plays with them. It empathizes. It really knows what that person is going through. Once Casper did this, the AI-based chatbot for insomniacs, their revenues went up 25%. This has added a very, very significant part to their revenue. And it's something that is engaging, it's meaningful for their consumers, and it's personal. Those are a couple of characteristics of exceptional experiences. Meesho, we've all heard of them. If you haven't shopped them yet, but you would have heard of them for sure. Very difficult to ignore brand. They've really brought to the fore not just the Bharat, but also the Mr. and Mrs. Sharma who you trust really well to tell you the right curated product and service for you. The 9 million women entrepreneurs that they have created is really, really inspiring. What they've done, however, is something that's very distinctive. It's different than the rest of the category in an extremely meaningful way. And that's one of the reasons why they are delivering exceptional experiences again and again. L'Oreal Group uses AI to help assess the quality of your skin in real time and suggest to you products that would help you feel more confident and get your skin to appear the way you want it to appear. It is deeply personal, and it is engaging, and it's different than if you haven't tried it, try it on. It just works really seamlessly. There are several other skin analyzers out there in the market. This one is exceptional. I wanted to quiz you on this, but the answers are right there on the screen. The person who is standing, covering the G of the Vogue, I think she's going to celebrate her 14th 22nd birthday this year. She never ages. She's a virtual influencer. She's the #1 virtual influencer in the world. Her name is Lou, by Magalu, and she has 25 million followers. It's something that's extremely distinctive, but also engaging. She does ads for this company. She's done a single video with one of the top performers in Brazil. And closer home, in case you've not visited Azort, I would encourage you to go check them out. It is a very distinctive experience. It's something that is changing the way we are shopping. They make it very easy for you to shop, so it's very coherent. The brand has worked behind the scenes to figure out the shopper's journey, and they've made it easy for us to navigate the store. It's engaging, the friction is less. Having said all that, right, and I'll skip this, but and let me skip this example as well. Let me come to the point of, again, based on research, what makes exceptional experiences? There are 4 things that make up exceptional experiences. There are 4 dimensions, and underpinning all of those dimensions are 21 other attributes. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is, quote unquote, the science part of delivering exceptional experiences. The art of making exceptional experiences does not go away. The question is about how do we meld and merge the art and the science. The first one is exceptional experiences are simple, quick, easy, period. It's because they understand, the brand or the product understand what the consumer's thinking, what is she feeling, what is she thinking but not saying. What does she want to do? It's anticipatory in nature. They've done a lot of hard work in figuring out what does the consumer want to do next potentially, or what did she want out of this? What does he not want to do? It's very simple. It's as simple as taking out this phone, pressing a button, and taking a picture, right? These exceptional experiences are coherent. They're almost disarmingly so simple that once they happen, then you're like, aisa pehle kyun nahi hua? Like, why was this never done before like this? Second, they're personal. Personal not in the sense of knowing my name, my wife's name, my anniversary, my birthday. That is table stakes, and it actually really doesn't move the needle. Personal in helping the consumer feel they belong, taking them to a place where they feel loved, where they feel understood. That is personal. The Casper chatbot is deeply personal from that perspective. When you can't get sleep, everyone else on the planet is going to preach to you what you should do. Drink turmeric milk, do this, do this ritual. The insomniac chat doesn't give you any gyan. It just chats with you because it knows exactly what you're thinking at that point in time and just connects with you, and they're there for you, right? That is personal. Personal experiences, therefore, stay with you. You feel like you met an old friend who really gets you. Those are personal experiences. Experiences, exceptional experiences, the third dimension of them is they feel great. They make you feel from a multi-sensorial perspective. It's not just the sound, but also maybe the touch, maybe the feeling that you got from it. They help you emote. They create emotions in you. And therefore, those emotions last for some time. They also we all as humans have a cognitive bias of creating memories that are multisensorial that stay with us longer. If it's less in the number of senses that are engaged, then the memory lasts shorter. For example, something with a smell, you will remember, even if you as a child had a certain memory of a fragrance or a smell, you will remember it till your deathbed. Personal and engaging experiences make consumers feel better at the end of it or feel understood. And then they stand out from the category. They're not the usual what you expect. They are something you are pleasantly surprised with. They stand out in the category simply because they were not just meaningful, but also very memorable. They are distinctive because they are genuine. Most of us as humans connect with other humans when we can feel authenticity, when we know the other person's not putting on something. Then you can genuinely connect with them. Same applies to brands. If my voice is authentic and it's not one day that I'm green and the other day I'm not, when you know I really deeply care about the environment and that's how I act all the time, I will be distinctive in that category. Maybe enough gyan for the day, so I will save you the 21 attributes that underpin these. But essentially, each one of those 21 go up to helping an experience hit one of those dimensions. So what should we do about this? And you can check out this research online, and you can see all the other details around the 21 attributes. But here are perhaps 3 things to do to create exceptional experiences. And that's kind of the art part of it, as well as the fundamentals. The more things change, the more they remain the same. So some of the fundamentals remain the same around creating exceptional experiences. 1, lead with empathy. Spend the time to walk in someone else's shoes. It's very easy for us to sit in an environment that's very different than our consumers and solve for them. It goes a really, really, really long way, and I learned this in my first job at Hindustan Lever, to spend time not just in the market, but with the consumer. Understand what is she saying, feeling, thinking, and doing, and maybe not telling you, but observe, understand, ask open-ended questions, truly look at the world from their perspective. Second, what is it that they truly value? This is easier said than done, especially in an age where we want to do everything. You can't be everything to everyone, but you can be something awesome to someone. Find out what is that something awesome that you want to be and for whom. And optimize, a lot of jargon here, but optimize for the whole experience, the pre, the during, and the post. Don't just solve for one part of the journey or the simple touch point. Help consumers overall. Here's a quick recap. 16% price premium, what can that do for your business? If you deliver exceptional experiences, that's what you can get. 4 experience dimensions: coherent, personal, distinctive, engaging, and lead with empathy, optimize the whole journey, and know exactly what the consumers care about. And that's really it for now, guys. I would love to catch up with you here or later, and I should hand that back to you, gentlemen. That's all I had for now.